what you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed.
Nothing else to do right now. Got a little bit of time, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this for the girls' room. I got a pink vinyl right here. I'm gonna go ahead and insert that. Got my Cameo 4. Just doing some test projects. So I already have my template up. Already have that up. So I'm going to go to send. I already did my test cut and all that, so I'm not going to waste that kind of time. I'm just going to go ahead and send it. It's cutting it out. It's cutting all of this. And then I'll show y'all the next part. Still cutting. Still cutting. Almost done. Alright, so when it finishes, it spits it out. And it is cut. Now I gotta do the weeding part of it. And I'll show you that in a second. You gotta have your squeegee tool or your scraper tool or whatever the proper term is for it. This is what you use to press on to make sure that it stays flat, nice and flat while you pressing it onto whatever you're gonna press. What I like to do is knead it first or weed it first so the letters or whatever that I'm cutting out can stay on the vinyl paper. And I'll show you what I mean when it's time to transfer it. So I just like to just use my scraper a couple times just to press down on it. I kind of noticed that it makes the weeding part easier. Just make it flat now, so that way when I'm transferring it, sometimes the letters tend to pull up. You don't want that to happen and get stuck to everything else, because this is adhesive paper, so it gets stuck to everything and then it make it harder to get off. That's all. So what I'll do now is see what we got. I got my kneading tool. Looks like a dentist tool, but I just use that to start on the corners. So I'll start on this side. Alright, so you just want to carefully pull it up, and as the letters come in, you'll see them right there. Sometimes they come up easy, sometimes they come up a little hard. So I'm going to just take my time with it. I'm just going to take my time. And the parts that's not coming up is when you use your tool to kind of like hold the letter down or hold your cutouts down so they don't move up. It's coming up pretty easy right now, and I think that has a lot to do with when I press down on it in the beginning.
A few moments later.
Birthday! I went for the beat! It's birthday! Yeah, I went there! It's birthday! With somebody you love!
Alright, y'all. It's done. Unique, lovely, and lavender room. So I gotta need that one little thing right there. Or I keep saying need. So just a quick description. This is how you just use your little tool. You get in between the cuts and you take that out, the parts that you don't need. Get that out the way. Get that out the way. And then I'm gonna put the transfer tape down on it and transfer it to the wall or any surface. Sometimes when you're working by yourself, after you take the vinyl out and you get to taking all the excess vinyl off that you don't need, they call that kneading it. Yeah, they call that weeding it. So after you do that, sometimes the paper balls up like this because it's in a roll. This is actually the transfer tape that I'm going to use. I'm going to put it on here, and that's what's going to help transfer it onto here, and it's going to stick better that way. Alright, so I got my transfer tape on there. Now I'm just going to use my flattener or squeegee tool and flatten it, get it nice, and because this is tape. So now your vinyl that you have on there, still on the vinyl paper, is going to stick to the tape. Get all the bubbles out and get it nicely stuck. So now you take this whole tape off the sheet and you go ahead and apply it to wherever you're going to put it. This example is going to go on the girls' room wall, so I'll just show y'all that when I'm done. Stay tuned. Is this a good spot for y'all?
Yeah.
Alright. So what you do is,
Be careful, Daddy.
yep,
Don't fall.
that's what you do. First of all, you be careful.
I'll be right behind.
Alright, so I got the transfer tape on. It should just come off, y'all. Let's see what it does. Take your time with it. Take your time, do it right. Alright. Alright.
Help you out.
So it's looking. Alright, so now it's on the transfer paper, y'all. It's on the transfer tape. It's looking like a success so far. Make it line it up to where you want it to be. Have it the way you want to have it. Use your scraper.
But be very make sure you have an adult or your grandpa or your grandma. Make sure you have an adult. Always be careful.
You probably don't have to do it this much, y'all, but I'm just trying to make sure there's nothing wrong with taking your time. Alright, so now once you got that on there like that, you peel this up slowly. Voila! This is what's happening.
Oh my gosh. Guys, this is looking cool. And voila, guys.
So there you got it, y'all. It's your boy L, aka Lab V7 Soul, doing our silhouette machine using our Cameo 4, and we have the vinyls with the adhesive stickiness to do it. We got the vinyl transfer tape, and that's how you get it done. See us on the next video. Peace.
Peace. Get off the stupid bike and go get the other one. The thing blew up.